Hello, all of you. Lovely to again connect back in this newsletter. I think you may have seen the last newsletter where I talked about Ashok's NLP healing space, the place where I live, and the workshops that I host. So, in this newsletter, I'm going to talk about another project, the very important project of my life. It is about my family. I fully got trained in NLP, luckily, before my marriage. And I was thirsty to solve other people's problems. And what marriage gave me is, marriage gave me a lot of access to a lot of people around me and very close interaction. Before marriage, I used to be a globetrotter, traveling around all India to different countries, working with different sets of people, setting up businesses for them. So it was all about work. It went to an extent where I didn't come back to my home for one Diwali and Pongal. So almost a year I was running around building my organization, Brain O Brain, then. After marriage, and just before marriage, I think 2-3 years ago, I was sick. So the work took a toll on me, and then I recouped. I started to get into Ayurveda and got well. Then I got married. So I was very lucky to have got NLP and Ayurveda before my marriage. And that's the benefit of traveling the world, getting some life experiences, seeing what happens to you when you fully work. And when I got married, I didn't want to make the same mistake of giving priority to work and sacrificing myself and now my family for the same. So I took a break. I came back to my hometown. We had our first baby. And what I realized was I had so much experiences in setting up businesses in different parts of the world, different parts of the country. But I had very basic skills. And I didn't even know some of the basic skills when it comes to childbirth, when it comes to parenting, So we started off trial and error, and NLP is about learning new things. And marriage gave me a compulsion that if I don't learn many of these things, I'm going to pay. So that was a bountiful opportunity to utilize what I have learned. I have learned something extraordinary which I can transform people from a low potential to a very high potential. And now I have people around in my family, and the first place where I can use all of these methods, all of these techniques, all of these philosophies is family. And that's what I did. So even today, a major part of my time goes to my family. But nevertheless, I would like to say that it's been 17 years now since my marriage. And the 17 years of work has really transformed me and my family to a very independent and a sustainable space. NLP and Ayurveda is very powerful when it comes to human transformation. And we have completely surrendered ourselves to this approach, and we have learned quite a bit to manage ourselves, to understand our own patterns, the body patterns, mental patterns, and what is the challenges that we are all going to face as we grow up, and how can we best resolve them or prepare for them by constantly supporting each other and challenging each other on our vulnerabilities to outperform ourselves and our patterns. The first challenge for me was to be able to be present with the family. And for to be able to do that, I had to sacrifice a lot of my need to work and the work demands. Because unless I am not present with the family, I don't experience the problems or the patterns of the family firsthand. And when I am there, when I think about it, when I experience it, then I can start to look for what is the solutions I can search for the same. The second major challenge is, okay, I have taken all the time to be with the family, but how do I have the right influence on them? Because sometimes me spending time complicates the problem. It generates more problem. So how can I move myself in the way that it helps the family to move in the right direction? So the third major challenge was to help each member of the family to have the right influence on each other. And then how we all as a family can have a right influence on the society, on the community that we are part of. For all this, NLP and Ayurveda helped us tremendously. If you want to have a good car, there has to be a good mechanic with you to be able to fix the car, understand the engine, understand the problems and patterns of the car. We need a good mechanic to fix those. And also, to avoid such problems, you need a good driver. So, when you have a good mechanic and a good driver, you can find that the car gives you a good mileage. It doesn't give you problems. It can travel for a long, many years of journeys with you. Similarly, for a human being or a family to function well, you need a good mechanic, which for me is Ayurveda, and you need a good driver, which for me is NLP. So when you have NLP and Ayurveda, we can fix patterns of the family much, much easier. And that is what we have been busy with in our family for the last 17 years. And we are extremely proud of what we have accomplished from where we were to what we are right now. And we wholeheartedly support families who want to work on these 4 areas that I talked about using NLP and Ayurveda to identify the patterns inside the family, hidden in the family, and to fix them and to rise above them. Today is Janmashtami, Lord Krishna's birthday. So I'm very happy to be able to share the story of what I have done with NLP for my own family through this newsletter. So do connect to me if you want my support for your family. It can be online, it can be in-person retreats. I can help you with identifying patterns, especially the hidden ones, and put you all on a track of having a right influence on each other so that the family can achieve and move towards its destiny. And that will be real freedom for the family. So thank you for listening to my video newsletter very patiently. And I will come back to you in some time on a different topic in my next newsletter. So signing off now, bye-bye.